Hey Capricorns, welcome to my channel. My name is Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is a general reading. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If nothing resonates, just check back next time or look at your moon and your rising signs. So happy new moon in Cancer. Got my Moonology deck, and this is what the card says, and I find it super ironic. It says you and your loved ones are safe. Now, in the very little research that I've done this morning on the new moon, we are definitely going to be in our emotions today. I've already broken down and cried this morning, and yesterday. Obviously these videos are going to be a day behind. I just was not feeling like myself yesterday, and now I know why. So whatever comes up for you today and even through tomorrow, any emotions that come up, make sure you allow yourself to feel them and really be in them and understand them. Side note, with everything going on, I'm not going to push my own opinions out on anybody. All I'm saying is that if you are on a spiritual path, please pull your energy back, because it's lowering the vibration, okay? I understand the need to go out and yell and scream and protest. I get it, but it's not conducive to the energy. They did it strategically. If you go on TikTok, you can find people talking about how they released it on a 666 portal, and you could see low vibrational energy around people. It was planned. They did that on purpose, so they know that they can control us, at least our energy. Start doing your research. We need to start putting people in the right places, okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, so since we are dealing with a new moon, let's get my water deck out, my mermaids, for your energy for Capricorns. I feel like everyone's going to have some sort of, I don't want to say breakdown, but let's call it breakthrough, right? Because you're trying to see things, it's a new moon, so it's a new beginning. Maybe you're releasing just last minute residual about something that happened. You never know. So the first card that comes out is Divine Sensuality. Making love erotica. Learning to love the body that you were given, loving the life that you were given, understanding that life is all about ups and downs. And there's no such thing as perfect. And I hate that the world continues to try to convince us that we need to be perfect, but there's no such thing. Because those people that are trying to tell us that we need to be perfect are far from perfect, but they want everybody else to be perfect. All right? Love yourself first. Because in all honesty, if you can't love yourself, then how can someone else love you, right? How can you show who you really are to somebody? We have homeland, arrival, a journey ends, establishment, building, settled. Yeah, I really think this new moon is going to be a new beginning for a lot of you, where an old journey is going to end and a new one is going to begin. More stable foundation for yourself, very much so. There you go. Sorry, I forgot to bring it up to the camera. All right, what else for Capricorns, please? Be my nature bugs that you are. Time and tide, oceanic spells and rituals. I don't know a lot about those types of rituals. If that's something that you're into, definitely dive into that. If you're curious, dive into it. If you don't feel called to, then just don't worry about this card. There's something here that's meant to heal you for a specific reason, or maybe even a connection to a past life, or a purpose that you have in this life, okay? So if that resonates, definitely check into that a little bit more. Find some people that are very knowledgeable about it and that you feel called to reach out to. All right, what else do we have? Dreams, vivid dreaming, dream messages, dream teaching. Yeah, if you're not dreaming through this new moon, you need to make sure that you ask for dreams and to remember them so you can record them and understand them, what spirit is trying to tell you, what your angels are trying to tell you, and what your subconscious is trying to tell you to process during this new moon. One more card, please. freedom. Ironic. Independence, self-determination. Again, focus your energy for purpose, for a reason, okay? We have to be strategic about how we move forward with our lives individually and as a collective, all right? I'm really sensing this is for the women, but you know, take it as it resonates. All right, let's dive into tarot. Current and future energies, please. Spirits, guides, angels, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors for Capricorns, please, with the new moon energy. With the new moon energy, what is going on with the Capricorns? Ooh, we've got some air energy coming out. Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords. Capricorns like the leaders. So there's definitely a leader type of energy coming through. Seven of Cups, yeah. Three of Wands. Eight of Cups. And the Devil. Bottom of the deck, overall energy, we have Ace of Cups. It's about opening yourself up to love, to fulfillment, to intuition, to intimacy. Intuition, intimacy, using your emotions as a force of nature, right? Using that energy to move ourselves forward. There could also be an opportunity of love for somebody, but there's a lot of things you got to get through before you get there, right? So Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and Seven of Cups. I've really got this. I am a leader, and I don't want to deal with. You want to see things change, and you have to be able to communicate what that is. So you have to open yourself up to being vulnerable, to opening yourself up to showing people, hey, this is how I feel things should be. Let's try and make that happen. But it's almost like you don't know where to start because you are so overwhelmed with emotions. So don't do anything during this new moon right now. Just be in your energy, be in your independence, be in the dreams, be in the healing of it all. And plan. This is a time to plan, and that's what they've been doing, right? They've been planning up until this point, so now it's time for us to start planning and making the right decisions for ourselves and as a collective, right? Because we want to move positively forward, not negatively forward, or regressing, I should say. It's time to bring out logical ideas to move us forward, right? That energy of communication, connecting our emotions with the logic, and be logically emotional about it. And bringing forth a new earth, right? A new way of living. Because the way we've been living is not okay. It's all a scam. All right. Is it going to be difficult to get there? Absolutely. But here's the thing. It's going to be challenging to master the emotions. But you have the desire to take the risk. You have the willpower to overcome whatever comes your way. No matter what, if you feel like you're kind of all over the place. Let me get my words in the right order too. We have to learn to adapt and realize that these minor speed bumps are lessons, not just for individuals, but for the collective. Okay? And that's very apparent that regressing is not an option. So we need to be smart about it. You may be one of the crucial leaders that we all need. Okay? So don't be afraid to speak with your heart and bring logic into it. Three of Wands, Eight of Cups, and the Devil. You see it. You see the toxic behavior. You see what it's done to your emotions. You see what it's done to how you react to things. You see it. Okay, so now that you see it, you need to acknowledge it and do something about it. Is it going to happen overnight? Absolutely not. Is it a good start that you see it? Absolutely. Yep. Hermit, you gotta go inward. You gotta start looking. You gotta start searching. You gotta find that inner spark. That spark that makes you driven, passionate, and excited for life. Possibly an opportunity. An opportunity may arise. You know, Eight of Wands. Yeah, as soon as you start communicating your truth and understanding what's really happening internally and externally, you'd be surprised at how quickly things will progress for you. And you don't need to be spiritual to see what's really going on in the world. Spiritual energies around Capricorns, please. Spirit of Black Rose, revenge, despair, tragic romance. I told you there is some low vibrational energy hanging around right now because of everything, and we have to protect the children and do better by them. Okay, they need to be able to live a life, an innocent life, and not have to worry about what is going on right now. Like I said, you're special, you were unique, you were one of a kind, you were meant to do something specific. Your soulmate is by you, with you, near you, energetically or physically. That may be different for everybody, but they are definitely around you. Also, back to that spirit of child. Some of yours, I got like the energy of a spirit of a child. So this could be your inner child, or if, I'm sorry for being blatantly honest, but this could also be a child that you may have lost for whatever reason. Know that they are okay on the other side, and they want you to fight for them as if they were still here. Okay. We have Spirit of the Angel, guidance, blessing, answered prayers. Your prayers will be answered in the right time and space when you are there, when you have been guided out of the darkness and into the light. Blessings will come. Mirror Spirit, I love it. I love this card. Reflecting vanity, deflection. Show other people what they aren't seeing. Deflect the low vibrational energy that they are trying to create through us right now. We need to rise above it. Deflect the energy. Let's go ahead and close out this reading. Soul growth journey. Trust your intuition when you're going through your spiritual awakening, when you are healing, going through, revisiting all your traumas and letting go of everything. Trust your intuition. She will not steer you wrong. It'll be very tempting to cloud your crown chakra with all the bullshit that's happening right now. Again, do not feed into it. They want you to feed into it. Even if you're not an empath, trust your instincts. You know what is right and you know what is wrong. follow that instinct. Be patient while you're trying to, like if you're still masking, take time taking that mask off, okay? Hiding who you really are behind a mask and trying to take it off is very, very difficult for people. So be patient, take your time taking that mask off, okay? That mask represents a persona you may have created to protect not only yourself, but the little girl or little boy inside of you that was not protected growing up, okay? I know that people around you, same thing, it's gonna take time. Universal flow and divine plan. The energy flows as it's meant to. Things flow in and out of our lives as they are meant to. It is all part of a bigger plan, okay? I truly believe what happened on Friday happened for a reason, because it's awakening so many people every single day. Take action. Some of you need to travel. Maybe it's time you need to get out of here. Some of you just need to explore what other countries are like. This is also about taking action in your life as well. I just heard stop sitting on the sidelines. Okay. All right, Capricorns. This was actually a very difficult reading to do, but we got through it. Messages came out. Excuse me. Choking on my own spit. Just be aware, be conscious, and take good care of yourselves. Thanks for your time and energy. I will talk to you guys next week.